G'day, I'm Tony from the Australian Window Association. Today, we're going to be installing an aluminium residential window into double brick construction. Tools we need include a spirit level, tape measure, Stanley knife, and of course, various bricklaying tools. There are a few things we will need. We're going to need some flashing. Now it's important to use the right flashing for the job, but typically this will be damp course, 350mm wide for the head and sill and 150mm wide for the jambs. We will also need some packers. Some people use offcuts of timber or other bits and pieces laying around, but we're going to use these colour-coded packers. To secure the window, we'll be using these window fixing lugs, which have been provided by the window supplier. You need to ensure the brick course below the window is level. Notice that the inner skin is up to the window level, but the outer skin is still a few courses below. This is because we need to run our sill flashing out under where the sill bricks will be laid. Position the damp course across the window opening and cut to length, leaving about 150mm on either side. Position it so that the outer edge sits no more than halfway across the outer brick, so there's enough brick face on the mortar to bond to and turns up to the inner skin. Make sure the sill flashing is smooth and doesn't sag into the cavity so that it would collect water. Lift the window into place and position it so that it's sitting on the inner brick and the nailing fin is sitting in the cavity. Ensure the sill flashing is captured underneath the window and securely held in position. Once the window is in position, cut away the excess flashing, allowing a 10mm upturn on the inside of the windowsill. As we start to brick up the opening, we need to make sure the window is square, level and plumb with no twist in the frame. The window is tied into the brickwork using these brick lugs. They clip into the nailing fin of the window and are bedded into the mortar in the inner skin. Make sure the lugs tie in with the mortar. The lugs should be fitted at least every third or fourth course. However, in high wind or very exposed locations, it may be necessary to use additional lugs. Be sure to locate the lugs at mid-rails, transoms and lock striker locations. Throughout the installation, it's important to constantly check that the window is square, plumb and level with no bows or twists in the jambs. The window frame and glass, if installed, can be easily damaged by mortar deposits if not properly cared for. Any cement, mortar or other contaminants should be thoroughly washed immediately with fresh water. Lay the jamb flashing across the nailing fin of the window and the inner skin of the brickwork. It should be at least 150mm wide and should overlap the sill flashing. If the window is not protected by an overhanging eave or veranda, we'll need to fit a head flashing. This will be fitted 1 or 2 courses above the window on the inner skin and drain onto the external lintel. The flashing should project at least 150mm on either side of the window and overlap the jamb flashing. Leave weep holes in the brick course above the window to allow any water to escape, usually every 4th brick but not more than 1.2 metres apart. The last thing we do is fit the sill bricks under the window. Weep holes allow any water to drain away, usually every 4th or 5th joint. Well, that's it for this video. Check out the other videos in this series for information on installing other window types. Thanks for watching.